Okay, so welcome to Power 24/7. The name came about that a couple of us were sitting around and we thought, right, if a group of people could work together and after a certain time period, we could all benefit in the sense of we could all buy a solar system so that we could live off the grid, especially in South Africa. This might not be applicable to people living overseas who hasn't got the weather we've got in South Africa, but certainly to live off the grid has been really wonderful for me. My family and I went off the grid about 2.5, 3 years ago. Can't really remember. Um, and then also, power could be to get financial power. Doesn't mean you become a terrible person. It just means that you are financially free. And I honestly don't believe that money can buy happiness, but it is certainly easier to arrive at certain challenges in your life with money as opposed to without money. So it is really, really nice to have a financial safety net. And then lastly, power could be your personal power. It could simply be, it might not be about having the money, but it might be what the money can give you. Peace of mind. You could maybe go study again, or you can pay for your children and grandchildren for their studies. And then obviously 24/7 means an entire day, but it also actually indicates forever. 24/7, 365 days a year, year after year. So let me explain exactly what Power 24/7 is. So Power 24/7 is based on power gifting and the income projection of power gifting. And if you look at power gifting, this is just a recap summary. Phase 1 with one account. At the end of level 1, your income is $8. At the end of level 2, it is $40. Level 3, $584. And level 4, $5,088. So the objectives of Power 24/7 is to have 50 participants, and each participant commits to 12 accounts at $10 each. In other words, we are looking at an amount of $120. We want to register 600 profiles or accounts. We want to register this in 30 to 90 days. The 60 days won't quite work anymore. So it will be 30 to 90 days, because success loves speed. So let's just quickly look then if we've got a power gifting, the income projection, phase 1, 12 accounts. So now your income on level 1 is $96, level 2, $480, level 3, $6,576, and level 4, $61,056. For us living in South Africa, just swapping this over into rands, if we take the rand dollar exchange to 1 to 17, it means on level 1, 1,632 rand, level 2, 8,160, level 3, 111,792, and level 4, 1,037,952. So how will we do this? Oops, sorry. My notebook is very, very sensitive. How will we do this? Okay, first of all, we want to, as soon as we've got our 50 participants, we want to register an NPC with PBO in South Africa. PBO is simply an extra which makes the exempt the NPC from taxes, income taxes, and it also allows the NPC to issue certificates. So let's say you donate or you give the 120 to take part of this, the NPC will issue a certificate of $120, but in rand, and that amount will be tax deductible. So the participant's responsibility will send $120 towards the indicated USDT wallet, and the NPC, or our responsibility will be, is to register all these accounts, to do the gifting on their behalf, to keep the back office up to date, and to look after these accounts until they reach or complete level 4 phase 1. We will be updating the participants via a private Telegram group and a Google Doc. So this is just an example of the Google Doc. It looks a little bit different now because we've changed a few things. But on this document, which is online and live, so whenever we work on it, you can see the changes immediately. It will be the account's name. It will be the account's number, on to whom this account is allocated to. And then, of course, the other information like your personal wallet, your email address, your contact number, and your beneficiary details will not be visible to people who log in because of the POPI Act. There will be a memorandum of understanding where the responsibilities of each party will be clearly stated. The participants donate 120 USDT to the NPC, and in turn, the management of the NPC take care of the accounts, and the participant becomes a beneficiary of the NPO. In other words, if we are 50 people who contribute, each person will have access, or will have the benefit of 1/50th of the income. Also, we would like you to name a beneficiary in your will in case that you move on to the next part of this life, because sooner or later we all will. It will currently be managed by Zelda Kavari and myself. Our accountability officer is Ruthie Challens. And then it is really important to know that there are no guarantees, and that the NPC, or neither Zelda, myself, or Ruthie, can be held responsible if this doesn't work out quite the way it does. There are several reasons why it can't. You know, a fleet of aliens can invade Earth and exterminate us all. Or there could be a global blackout, no electricity for a couple of months or years. The dollar can crash, the rand can strengthen. So there are lots of factors that actually could contribute that it doesn't work out quite the way that we plan. And then lastly, there should be an agreement on a voting system. No decisions can be made, only myself, Zelda, and Ruthie. We would have to work out what would be, if we call for a meeting to make a decision, how many people should attend the meeting, and how many votes, yes or no, will determine what we will do. There are obviously expenses associated with this whole program. There will be the registration of the NPO, the registration of the PBO, legal fees to set up the MOU. Eventually, we will have an expense of a subscription to QuickBooks to do the bookkeeping, auditor for yearly financial statements, CIP fees, and then the management fee of 10%. So this is, if 600 profiles are registered reasonably quickly within 90 days, the effect will be in power gifting that 200 accounts will level up to level 2, 22 accounts level up to level 3, 1 account level up to level 4, and in total, 326 new baby accounts will be created. So that will be massive movement for power gifting. We want to launch on the 8th of the 8th. To me, this is just a beautiful date. I like symmetry. I like 0808. And then it doesn't matter which religion you are, whether you are Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Jewish, or whether you are spiritual. The number 8 has just got all round beautiful, optimistic meanings in all of those religions or beliefs. So in my life, this is not only about power 24/7 or power gifting. To me, this is a life lesson. And I have learned that raw action solves everything, whereas caution breeds fear. The average person is cautious, so afraid of action, they stand zero chance of ever truly escaping slavery. We lose every hand we don't play, and most people talk themselves out of playing the game altogether. While sitting on the sidelines, these people remember the times they made the right choice not to play. Look, I would have lost. I was smart not to play. They count how many times they did not lose as opposed to how many times they actually won. The person who loses 100 times but wins once still wins more than the person who didn't play at all. What will you do today? Reserve now. Contact either myself or Zelda, and we will add you to the Telegram group. It is a private group, so it's not open to the public. It can only be added by Zelda or myself. And in this Telegram group, everything is laid out exactly what to do, what your next step is. This is the end of the presentation and the beginning of taking your power back.